So how do you convert a percent to a decimal? Well, what you're ultimately trying to do is get rid of the percent sign. And when you look at the number 50.3%, the percent sign is on the right. So you would need to hide the percent sign in order for it to no longer be a percent. So all you have to do is learn the code. To hide the percent sign, you'd have to move it to the left so that it can end up behind the number. Since there are two circles in the percent sign, you're going to move it 2 times to the left. So ultimately the code is take the decimal and move it 2 times to the left. So 50.3 becomes 0.503. 0.503. 74.8%. There are two circles in the percent sign, and I want to hide it, so I move the decimal 2 times to the left to hide the percent sign. So 0.748. 27%. Two circles in the percent sign. Hiding it requires to move the decimal to the left. If I don't see a decimal, I automatically know that the percent sign is to the right. So if I move the decimal's to the right. So if I move the decimal 2 times to the left, 27% becomes 0.27. 105%. I start with my decimal all the way to the right. So to move it twice would mean 1 time to be 10.5, 2 times becomes 1.05. 145.1%. Again, the code doesn't change. 2 times to the left. So 1 time is 14.51. 2 times would be 1.451. 49.62%. Two circles need to hide the percent sign, so I need to move it 2 times to the left. So 1 time would be 4.962. 2 times would be 0.4962. 4%. And this is probably the trickiest one, if there is one that's tricky. If you start with 4%, the rule does not change. There are two circles, and I need to hide the percent sign. So that means that the decimal needs to move 2 times to the left. I start with my decimal here, 4.0%. Move it 1 time to the left would become 0.4. 2 times to the left becomes 0.04 because I need a 0 as my placeholder. So 0.04. That also makes sense because 4% is also very similar to 4 cents. And so 4 cents is written as 0.04. So that's an easy way to remember that 4% or a single digit percent should have a 0 before the digit. So the answer again is 0.04. So those are pretty much all the rules. You beyond that, if you just follow the rules consistently, you shouldn't have any issues. So hopefully it helps, and let's get it done.